Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some dreary conditions out there this morning, seeing very low ceilings around 200 to 300 feet. Currently, also seeing some restricted visibilities down to 2 statute miles. Seeing some drizzle out there as well. So, not very nice conditions out there this morning. We will see a chance of this fog, low clouds, patchy drizzle, even a light rain shower or two throughout the morning hours into the early afternoon hours. Then we just should see the low clouds and fog remain in the region for the remainder of the day. It's going to keep our high temperature down. This morning, thinking the temperature was going to be able to reach the upper 40s to lower 50s today. Most likely going to be stuck in the mid 40s, possibly seeing the upper 40s today, as looks like that low cloudness is really going to keep those temperatures down for the high today. Taking a look at our sounding from this morning, a freezing level at 9,700 feet. Northeasterly to southeasterly winds in the low levels about 20 knots, and seeing the winds become westerly at 6,000 feet and increasing with height around 25 to 35 knots up to 12,000 feet, and then seeing some speed shear between 12 and 16,000 feet as winds increase from 37 to 70 knots, and seeing a peak wind out of the west this morning at 25,000 feet at 90 knots. Taking a look at our current surface analysis, we have an area low pressure. It's currently across the Ohio Valley. It's going to be moving northeast, north of our region today. We have another area low pressure south of us. We're going to be kind of stuck in between. It's just going to give us this cold air damming situation with lots of low clouds, as well as not much real change in the weather today, as we'll just see that low cloud cover remain over the region. We'll see this weak cold front move through by this evening into the overnight hours, and that should allow for that low-level cloud cover to thin out some, but still going to see a chance of some fog overnight as the winds won't be very strong, and seeing that residual low-level moisture in the area. So taking a look at our satellite imagery this morning, you can see all that cloud cover over the region, and taking a look at the radar imagery, you can see we do have that light returns in the radar across the central portions of the Delmarva, most likely seeing that as well near Wallops. Just the radar is not able to detect it as it is too low for the Dover radar to see it. Going to see that mist or low-level drizzle across the region, most likely through the morning hours into the early afternoon hours. Then we should see more drying conditions, as I mentioned. So taking a look at the European model next few days, here's today into the afternoon, seeing that area low pressure kind of meet and join off the northeast coast. That's going to give areas in the northeast some snowfall. Not a tremendous amount of snowfall, but a few inches across the northeastern states. Then we move into Wednesday, going to see a weak area high pressure build in as that cold front moves off the coast, and that's going to allow us to see some drying conditions with some northwesterly flow. We're going to see a upper level disturbance quickly move into the Carolinas for Wednesday night into Thursday, and that would be our next shot of seeing some precipitation, possibly a snow shower or a flurry Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Right now the system really has backed off on the amount of precip we will see across the area. At most we could see a light accumulation of snowfall Thursday morning, but that is at most, and most likely just going to see some flurries or a snow shower with no accumulation occurring. Moving to Thursday afternoon, you're going to have a very strong cold air mass starting to build down into the northeast states. That's going to give us a windy Thursday afternoon as the area low pressure deepens off the coast, and we see that cold air mass move in. Going to see Friday an upper level disturbance associated with that cold air mass moving in the northeast states swing through. That could give us a flurry, brief flurry for Friday morning, but overall just going to see windy and cold conditions for Friday, Saturday, and moving into Sunday, going to see another system approaching from the west. Model still in a disagreement of the exact track of this system, but most likely will track as very similar to the storms we've seen throughout the winter of this year, with a secondary air low pressure developing off the Delmarva, Jersey coast for Sunday into Monday. Sunday we'll see a warm front approaching, could see some wintry precipitation with Sunday evening with that, and then Monday possibly seeing an area low pressure, as I mentioned, develop off the Delmarva or New Jersey coast, and that's going to give us some rainfall likely Right now, looks like that cold air mass will erode fairly quickly for Monday as the area low pressure tracks close to the region, just giving us an all-rain event on Monday. But can't rule out some snowfall on the beginning and end of this system across the Wallops region, as we will have some that cold air still around, just with that area low pressure moving too close to the coast as of right now with this European solution for any significant snowfall. So looking at the risk chart for today, we're going to see a high today in the upper 40s, around 49 as I mentioned, with that low-level cloud cover in here. Tricky forecast as temperature-wise. Should see those temperatures rise up in the upper 40s, but wouldn't be surprised we stay in the mid-40s today. Seeing a light onshore flow this morning, and then variable less than 5 knots for mid-afternoon into the early evening hours. That should set the stage for possibly some fog during that time period where there's light winds, and then overnight another chance of some fog in the region with a low of 38 degrees. As you can see, low ceilings with highlighted today across the region, so I'm going to see restricted visibilities as well as ceilings most likely under 500 feet for a good part of the day. If they do raise at 500 feet or greater, will be from time to time we'll see those ceilings below 500 feet. So looking at the rain chances today, best chance will be during the morning hours into the early afternoon hours. Then we should see those rain chances dwindle pretty quickly, especially after 1500 local. And then we see our drying conditions after midnight with a scatter deck at 500 feet. Still could see some mist around or some patchy fog. And a chance or a likely scenario, we do have some quarter-mile visibility with some patchy fog in the region overnight. From time to time. Won't be a all-night situation, but most likely we'll have that in and out of the region tonight. And then by tomorrow morning, should see anywhere from partly to mostly cloudy conditions. Slight chance we see that fog after 8 local on Wednesday morning, but overall should see that start to erode or move out of the region. Our tides are slightly above normal, and looking at Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday, chance of morning fog or low clouds. Otherwise, partly cloudy and slightly breezy. A seasonable high of 48 degrees. With that yellow condition for those ceilings in the morning. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of a snow shower late. Breezy and cold, a low of 30. Looking like there's chances of snow showers around 20-25%. And for Thursday, mostly cloudy, the slight chance of a snow shower flurry early, then sunny, windy, and cold, a high of 38 degrees. And once again, about a 20-25% chance of seeing that snow shower flurry. As I mentioned, most snow we would see, we would possibly a brief coating Wednesday night into Thursday morning, but overall that looks very low chances as this system's precipitation looks like it's going to stay well off to the south, and just seeing a few light snow showers or flurries associated with that system moving through for Wednesday night into Thursday. So look at the next 7 days. That chance of rainfall and drizzle today, 30% chance on Wednesday night into Thursday, a 10% chance of a flurry Friday with that Arctic air mass moving through. Looking at those cold temperatures for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, stuck in the 30s for highs. Seeing a very cold temperature Saturday morning at 18 degrees along the coast. So inland location Saturday morning should see the mid-teens. So that very cold air mass in here. And then Sunday evening looking like could see some rain or snow moving through. Most likely it would be snow on the front end changing to rain. And then for Monday, it looks like that area low pressure will erode that cold air mass along the coast, giving us temperatures in the mid-upper 40s with rain likely for Monday. We'll continue to monitor the system for Sunday and Monday as the track is still unknown, and that track really will depend on whether we see more wintry conditions or more rainfall. The way this winter has worked out with these tracks, the low pressures, does look like it'll probably be primarily rainfall across the region. But we'll continue to monitor, as I mentioned. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m.